So we pulled through at the end today, which was good. I think we were really focused on, or I was really focused in our execution of our game plan, I think. And I think when you saw us execute those things well, we saw success. And when we didn't communicate well and did not execute those things, we had some trouble, you know. And I thought they fought really hard. I thought UMBC fought really hard. I think they have a good team. I think they're a good athletic team. They have some good volleyball players. So I'm really proud of the girls for pulling through.
The second set, obviously, that was a disaster with the 12 hitting errors and everything else. I know that's not going to fly against Big 12 teams.
No.
What you could see, just a letdown, or
I don't. They would have to speak as to whether or not there was a letdown. I think there was a loss of a little bit of being sharp and focused on what we're trying to do. You know, I think our passing broke down a bit, but it wasn't enough to affect our hitting, where we shouldn't be able to score or have that many errors. You know, so I think I felt like we weren't very aggressive in the second set, and with that, kind of slowed our arm down a little bit, and we sent a lot of balls long, and just didn't even take big swings. You know, so I thought that was a big part of our issue there.
I mean, you didn't even have a lead in that set, and then it wasn't until 21-20 in the third set that you had your first lead since the end of the first.
That's correct.
Set.
Yeah, and I think I think we were not for that period of time. I feel like we were not very aggressive. We were not playing good team volleyball. We were not very sharp, and then we're able to turn that back on at the end. And you're right, that's not going to get it done. So we've got to get back in the gym and get better this week, and play good volleyball for longer periods of time.
Nikki, what's it like as a player? You come off the high of the first set, and you're playing well, then you come out in the second set and it just all starts unraveling.
I think the main difference between that is that as a team we're really successful when you run a fast offense, and I think during that lull of points we slowed it down a little, and not only was the pace of the ball a little slower, I think our entire approach was, and that was something we needed to make a quicker adjustment to that we didn't, but as long as we run a quick offense like we're used to, that's our game, and that's where we're going to be most successful. But.
Hannah, how did you see that whole
I definitely agree with Nikki. Our fast offense gets us a lot of one-on-ones and some great kills by Brittany, and thanks to our defense. And in the second set, after we've come off a win, we should never come into it relaxed, and I think that we might have done that and maybe taken the first set for granted, and we should always have that sense of urgency that every point is game point, no matter what set it is, what the past sets have been, and what team we're playing. So,
as they say, it's on now with Kansas State coming in here Friday. How do you feel about where the team is right now after finishing this large portion of your non-conference?
I'm really excited to see us in conference play, and especially this week, seeing all that we need to improve on after these few sets. So I'm just so excited for us to show everything that we've been able to accomplish this preseason and bring it to the conference games.